Hey.
Maria.
Hey, James. Sorry.
No, all good, all good. How are you?
I'm great. It's been too long.
It's been a while. It's been a while. We are on It's been a while since we've done a joint episode together, Latina Chronicles and Don't Come For Me podcast. And I'm happy to have you on to talk about what we're going to talk about today.
This list, I still can't believe. I know it's been going on for weeks and weeks, and we keep trying to get
Get
together because
together,
we want
right?
to talk about it so bad. This
Yes,
dating
yes.
knows
It's a
list made by this woman. I don't even know who she is, but we need to find out.
I heard it was multiple women. I heard it was more than just one. Like a group of women got together and made this list. And I am ready to dive into it. By the way, this is episode 13. I am your host, James Muhammad, with my wonderful, I don't want to say co-host, my wonderful host, another host, which
Yeah.
is Maria from Latina Chronicles. I think I said that already, but just so that
Hello,
people
hello.
know, yeah, let them know. And I'm feeling good. Wait, how have you been, by the way, before we get into this list? How have you been?
I've been good.
Okay.
The economy kind of sucks right now.
It
Everybody's
does, but we have to work
struggling,
through it.
but we're getting through. We're surviving.
We
Everything's
definitely
good.
are, and we will make sure that we continue on the right path in order to put all the noise besides us, give the people some good content to listen to and enjoy, and we'll be in a good place.
Absolutely. I'm
Okay.
excited.
You and I both. That's for damn sure. All right, let's get into. Oh, by the way, do you like my t-shirt? You see my Buddha right here?
I see that.
Okay, this is my Bliss t-shirt. So I'm feeling Bliss tonight, just so you
All
know.
right. Okay. Sounds good. Chain and everything. We're ready to go.
We are ready to go. I don't hate on my chain though. My chain is
I
looking
like it.
good.
Actually. It's good.
All
It's
right, I
good.
appreciate that. All right, so let's get to this list. Do you have the list in front of
Yes,
you?
I do.
Okay, so let's start with number one. So if a man says, "Hey, Maria," and you and I have been friends for a while, I know men come at you all the time, DM, supermarket. Hell, you could be a UPS worker with a uniform on, they're gonna still try to talk to you. And if you like a man and a man says, "Maria, I want to take you to the Cheesecake Factory," what are you saying to that?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I don't see anything wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. And I know some of the other ones that I want to talk about are on there, so I'm
Okay.
not going to touch on those. But
Yeah, one by one.
I've been taken to ones where after I went, I was like, should I have gone to this place in the first place? Like, is this
They've been a little
okay?
suspect.
And then honestly, it just depends on the person that's taking you. That's
Yeah,
it.
now that is key. The person who is
Yes.
taking you makes a major difference.
Mhm. Any place would be okay if you're interested in that person, doesn't matter where they take you, to
That's
be
true.
honest.
Now, for me,
Mm,
unless it's a great vibe, I'm not taking you to the Cheesecake. I will go to the Cheesecake Factory. And you know how I feel about the Cheesecake Factory. I've had some really good moments there, but
mhm.
that may not be necessarily my first date unless we just have a really good vibe and connection. Because to an extent, if you go to the Cheesecake, like they have a Cheesecake Factory by the marina, they will have one out here, Victoria Gardens. They have one in Cerritos. They have one in
Yeah,
Riverside. And if you go in the evening, you know, it's a little dim in there, the candles there. It could be a nice little ambiance and vibe if you're really vibing with that person. So the Cheesecake Factory can really put you in a good spot depending on that energy and connection with the person that you're with.
absolutely, and it just depends on the woman, I guess. If she's like an high-end gal, she's not gonna wanna go to many of these places on this list, honestly.
Let me tell you
And
this. Let me be completely transparent, honest, and frank with you. I've dated some very good looking women. Some of them are on Instagram, TikTok, over 10,000 followers, and not one of them, not one would ever say, "Don't take me to the Cheesecake Factory." And there have been some high end women, very
okay,
high end,
okay,
and they were open to going to a food truck, to the Cheesecake Factory, or a five-star Michelin restaurant, and everything in between. And none of them ever complained about the Cheesecake Factory because the variety and the atmosphere is good. And if you
nice.
are if you are a good woman and have a good mindset and open, then you won't have a problem.
Like I said, any place that you go, it's not gonna matter, but yeah, if you're going with somebody you really don't like and then he pulls out, "I'm gonna take you to the Cheesecake Factory,"
Yeah,
you're gonna get
yeah.
some good food. I mean, the food's good,
The
portions are
food is
huge.
good.
You'll be able to take some home, but yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the Cheesecake Factory, we can
O
go.
Okay, all right, good. So Cheesecake Factory is good, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that one off. Now, I'll let you start with number 2.
Yeah, Applebee's. Now, this one was questionable for me. It really
Really?
was.
Okay,
Only
let's talk about it.
when somebody said, "Let me meet you at Applebee's," I kind of at first felt like I was gonna have a stuck-up moment where I was gonna
Okay.
say, "I can't believe he just said meet him at Applebee's, like, what the hell? Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna give this guy a chance."
Okay.
And we went to Applebee's, he's like, "Meet me at the bar." Okay, so I'm not even gonna get in a
A
regular seat.
booth, a chair, right.
Now we're going to the bar. Okay, we're gonna go to the bar. I was already like, "Okay, I wasn't gonna be good." I already knew it, but I
So
went
you really
anyway.
weren't feeling it. You wasn't
I
feeling it.
wasn't feeling it. I
Okay.
kind of forced myself to go out that day, and I
Wow.
probably shouldn't have, and it probably wasn't poor Applebee's fault, it was the guy's fault.
Right.
But I honestly I love their wings and their specials. I don't care how much you're spending on me, but I'm not gonna dig into some wings on the first date. Mm-mm.
Does now had it been different circumstances or a different guy, then would you been more receptive to going to Applebee's?
I don't know, I don't think so.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't
Damn.
think
All right.
so.
For me, I have never had a woman frown at going to Applebee's. Never.
Uh-huh.
And one, I'm not a bar sit. I'm not gonna sit at the bar. That's not my thing. So I'm gonna have a booth for you, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna have a good time. You want two for
Yeah.
20, you want something off the regular menu. But the great part about that is I've never had that issue as far as Applebee's.
'Kay.
Like I was saying, I've never had an issue with anyone frowning upon Applebee's. And again,
Mhm.
these are some high value, high income, high standard women, and they've never done that.
I think honestly for me, it's just a matter of it's a restaurant that I personally don't go to. Like,
Okay.
it's not somewhere where I would go get a burger or get fries or anything like that. So, if a guy's gonna offer me Applebee's, immediately in my mind, I'm like, "I don't like this place, and he's offering Applebee's. We're not gonna click."
Oh wow. I'm glad that the people I've dated haven't thought that way. Plus, I frequent Applebee's for happy hour because they have a really good happy hour. In addition to my nephew and I, my nephew Abraham, him
Yes.
and I go there often, and we know the staff, we know a lot of the waiters out here in Rancho and in Ontario, and it just works out well for us. So I wouldn't have an issue with that, and I've never had a problem. So we're split on Applebee's,
Yeah,
50-50
but
on that one.
honestly, I think you were the one that brought me onto Applebee's and another couple people, and it's growing on me because their wings are good. They're
They
good.
are, they are
Their
good.
drinks are so good too.
Drinks are good, especially they have a mango tea, fire, super fire.
Mm.
Yes,
What
the
was it
wings and
there?
tea. Yeah,
Dollar
they're good.
margaritas? Oh
There you
boy.
go.
There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
never drank the margaritas from there, but they look like they're good and everything else is good. We
Good
are
drinks.
50-50 on that one. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is Chili's. I hate Chili's. So I would never even invite a woman to go out on a first date to Chili's because I don't like Chili's at all.
Mhm. I feel like Chili's and Applebee's are the same for me. But I
Okay.
like Chili's. I love their food.
Really?
I do. Their
So
chips and
if a man says, "Hey, let's go to Chili's, Maria," you're open to that?
for a first date, I would say yes. I would say yes.
Mm,
I know their food, so I know what I'm gonna order. Immediately you say
okay.
Chili's, I know what I want. I'm good. I'm gonna get a good drink. It'll be good. Yeah, so if s I would prefer Chili's over Applebee's.
And that's crazy because I would prefer Applebee's over Chili's. All right, we're 50-50 on that one. Let's
Mhm.
keep it moving down the list. I'll let you go to number 4.
Number 4 is Chipotle.
Yes.
Come on now. For a first date, I mean, I'm not I'm not trying to be all uppity or anything, but
You
I
sound
could
like it though. You kind of low key sound
I
like
hope I'm not, but the Chipotle,
it. You
I'm
are.
kind of it's like that's like a meal I have with my kids or my grandkids and stuff, and, I mean, it's good, but sometimes Chipotle will go right through you. I don't know if you've heard that.
Wow, I have not. However, what about this? What if Chipotle is the first stop? Oh, this is going to be good for you. What if it's the first stop for us to eat? And then we're going on to multiple places. Like we're going to play miniature golf, or we're going to go bowling, or we're going to go do a pumpkin patch. We're doing something else besides just Chipotle. Would that be a good starting point? And then would you
Oh,
be open
yeah.
to it?
Yeah, absolutely, because at that point, you can decide if you're gonna move on to the next or not.
Okay. Now, and I think that's better if I plan a date and say, hey, we're going to go Chipotle first to grab something to eat because I'm working out, I'm trying to lose weight, whatever my excuse is. And we say that the number 2, we're going to go to the fair. Number 3, we're going to go to a
Mhm.
movie, whatever. Then that puts it, I think that is settled a lot easier than just saying Chipotle and go home and watch Netflix. You're like, hell no.
Exactly. And
Okay.
that's my thing with that one.
That makes sense. And I would never
Yeah.
ask a woman to go just to Chipotle. Actually, I take that back. If I was just meeting you up and meeting you up, if I was just meeting up with you, excuse me, if I was just meeting
Filling her
up with
up.
you, right. If I was just meeting up with you and I wanted to get a vibe and a little bit more, I don't know. Chipotle is questionable because I would rather do Coffee Bean or Starbucks, something a little bit
Coffee.
more reputable with a
Yes.
name than
Yes.
Chipotle.
Exactly, and that's how I feel. If it's gonna be simple, because I feel Chipotle is simple, and that's
It is
fine. You can
very.
be simple, that's fine, but let's be simple with just some coffee then. That's better for me.
Okay, fair enough. So we agree on 100%. The other three are 50-50. All right,
Mhm.
number 5. Oh, I just did number 4, so you can go to number 5.
Olive Garden, absolutely. All you can
Okay.
eat salad and breadsticks. Mm.
And it's a cool ambiance too, and they have some
Yes.
pretty good wine if you like wine.
Wine, I'm sure you can ask for, like, a table off to the side somewhere where it's not too crazy. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. I would be A-okay with Olive Garden. Olive
Okay.
Garden is not a bad choice. I don't think so.
I agree with you on that. You get the unlimited salad. They have good bread. Even if
Mhm.
I'm dating you on a budget, I can fill myself up and make up excuses as to why I don't want to eat as much, but still have a reasonable meal to where you wouldn't know. And then
Mm,
Olive Garden has good coupons. They have specials. They have all
they
type
do. You
of
can split a
variety.
meal. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
even split it. Like, I'm down for saving money. It's hard these days. I'm okay with that.
And you know what? That says something special about you. But I think what you just said, you have to have that conversation. But some men may be afraid to have that conversation because of the aftermath of what a woman would say. But shit, for me, is if
True.
I'm just meeting you and we're vibing, I'm gonna just go for it. Because if you say no and you're not feeling that, no problem, no harm, no foul, nothing's invested. We just keep on going to the next person. And if you
Yep.
are okay with it and we are feeling each other, that makes me feel better to start with Olive Garden and then just move up, move up, move up. So that's good.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so we agree 100% on Olive Garden. Number 6 is mine. The movies. I wouldn't do the movies for a first date.
No.
Oh wait, hold on. I take that back. I wouldn't do AMC or a Cinemark or a theater like that, but I would do iPick or a little fancier movie theater where they have the bar and the restaurant and you can sit down and talk before the movie. I would do that.
No, you're gonna miss a whole hour to 2 hours that you guys could be talking and getting to know each other. Instead, you're gonna watch a movie.
If we both want to see the same movie, because we can get there an
We
hour.
can
So
do
let's.
that another day.
Have you
We're
ever been
not
to iPick?
Yeah, I have. I've been to all of those.
Okay, so if I say, hey, meet me there an hour early before the movie starts, and we've already been conversing on the phone, then it's a win. We could talk, we could eat, we could have drinks, and we can go see the movie. And after that, we can still do some other things. So it would work out.
Not
But
a first date.
you can't do the regular AMC Cinemark movie. You have to be a higher end movie theater.
None of them. Not first date.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Well, we can agree
That
to
just
disagree.
that just tells me that you're lazy a little bit.
I'm not late. Look, let me
I'm not
say this.
calling you lazy. I'm not
No,
calling
no,
you
I got you.
lazy.
But
I'm just saying.
here's my thing. Let me just break it down how I would do iPick. One, I'm having you get there an hour early. And if you know Pasadena because you've been there, it's the Nike
Yeah.
store, it's a
Mhm.
restaurant, they have music sometimes.
Oh, it's
I'm getting
nice. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
getting you there an hour early. Then we're gonna watch the movie. We're gonna eat, drink, talk, whatever. Not whatever. Eat, drink, talk. We're gonna watch the movie. After the movie, I'm gonna tell you we're going to the Nike store. Depending on the vibe, I might buy you a T-shirt, talk that stuff with you, do a little window shopping. They got a Tesla, and they have this bakery right there in Colorado that I know of. Come on, let's walk down to Colorado. Let's get you some cupcakes before I take you back home. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm gonna hook it up, so you ain't got to worry about
All
that.
of
So
that is good, just not the movie.
okay, cool. Let's move on.
Okay.
Your next one, number 7 is you.
Your house, that's some bullshit. Come on now.
No,
You just wanna fuck, you just
yes.
wanna have sex. It's
But
just
what if she tells you, I just want to fucking have sex? I don't really like you
hey,
like that.
if that's what you want, then that's fine. I'm not saying no against it, but if
Okay.
you're not in that time
But
of
you gotta
your
have that
life,
conversation first.
yeah, you can't say, "I'm gonna take you out on a date," and then all of a sudden, plans are made, "Hey, I'm gonna have you over."
Right.
No.
Right. I agree. And plus, in this day and time, I'm not inviting nobody to my place. My place is a sanctuary. I'm not inviting anybody over for the first time. And if we do decide we're going to get down somewhere, I may say, meet me at the Hilton
A
or something like
hotel.
that.
You need to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
I'm not just having you come over here. I don't know your energy. I don't know if you're trying to set me up and jack me. I don't know what you're about. I'm not doing that. Not me.
Yeah, you don't know
So
if she's coming back to kill you at night. I
I,
watch true
I agree
crime
with
and
you on
stuff
that.
like my
I agree with you on that.
my
Okay, so we are 100% on that one. The next one, any fast food chain. Let me tell you, if I'm asking you out for a first date, it won't
Come
be just
on.
a first.
Come on, James.
Hold
Don't
on, let me let me break it down for you.
please,
It's not going to
please.
just be a. It's not going to just be fast food chain. Go home and that's it. It's going to be a fast food chain and other activities, and it's going to be a higher end fast food chain that you like. Meaning, it's going to be In and Out, or it's going to be
Okay. In and out,
Chick-fil-A.
yes. In and out, absolutely. I would be
See,
I might
you,
marry you at that point because
you
I
see
did
how you
say
just
that.
reacted. So imagine me
I
telling you, look,
I
we
did
going to
say
In and
that
Out. Meet
to
me at In
somebody
and
the
Out.
other day. Yeah, I would totally marry you if you took me to yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying In and Out. Then we're gonna go ahead and go to the mall, walk around, or we're gonna go to the pumpkin patch, or we're gonna go see the lavender lights in the IE. We're gonna do something, but
Ooh, I
that's
wanna
gonna
do
be
that.
you cannot go wrong with In and Out or Chick-fil-A. Now, McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC, Popeyes, you're gonna have a problem. But
No,
Chick-fil-A and In and Out is a winner.
absolutely, I agree, but not
Okay.
any fast food chain.
I agree. I agree with you on that one too. It has to be a specific fast food chain, and it has to
Yeah,
be plans after that particular fast food chain.
I would hope so, but it also gives you both the opportunity to go and have a nice burger and then decide if you even want to do anything after. That's the whole point of the first date.
True. True indeed. True indeed. Okay, we got that. So we're 100% on that one. Number 9 is you.
I've done this. It was a first date. He said, "Meet me there, at Buffalo Wild Wings," which is number 9 on the list. And
Right.
I thought, "Gosh, that's kinda like a bar setting area, family set. I don't know if I'm gonna like it."
Right.
We sat down. He was cool people. I felt like everything around us was drowned out, and we were just
Mm.
talking to each other and hanging out like friends and having a couple drinks with some wings. Of
So
course, they
it
weren't.
was too loud.
It is loud, though it's
Okay.
a very loud place, but we were when we went and the time that we went, it wasn't so bad,
Okay.
but I have gone in there with, other people, and it gets super loud. So that would wanna be one of my things is I have a really low voice, so if I'm in a really, like, loud area, you're not gonna be able to hear me.
Got you. Got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I wouldn't do Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't. I've been to probably Buffalo Wild Wings twice in my life, and I was with my friends and getting together after work. Not that I don't like it; it's just not my scenery. So I wouldn't do Buffalo Wild Wings at all for a
Yeah.
first date.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't do. All right, moving on. 50-50 on that. Number 10 is Wingstop. I don't know if I would do Wingstop for a first date. That one would be the same scenario as we're going to go to Wingstop and eat, and then go do other activities. And I think that most
Mm.
women would say, look, yeah, I'm with Wingstop. Give me some flats, give me some bone in, bone out, some seasoning on the fries. I don't think I'd have an issue with that.
Yeah, I mean, if girls are into wings, I mean, I'm not much of a wing girl. I mean, I love wings, but I'm not really into them. The
Okay.
only thing I have with that place is there's not, like, anywhere really comfortable for you to sit
Right. That's
and
true.
chat with them because that's the point of the whole first date. You wanna get to know
Right.
this person and be comfortable
Right.
and in a surrounding that you're comfortable in. So that would be my only no, not because, "Oh my god, it's Wingstop." No, because I'm not gonna be comfortable sitting there.
Got you. That makes sense. Okay.
Mhm.
Fair enough. All right. Number 11 is you.
Well, I'm allergic to seafood, so Red Lobster, I don't think I've ever eaten there. I've never gone into that restaurant.
Okay.
I'm sure there's other things that I can eat, and I think it's a high-end restaurant, I think. I don't know. I've never been.
I just know Red Lobster from the Boondocks. He like, Grandpa, you getting these hoes cheddar biscuits, and we don't get no cheddar biscuits. When Riley was telling him, I don't know if you saw that episode, and a pimp named Slickback, Cat Williams played that character. I don't
Uh-huh,
know who
uh-huh.
the woman was playing the hoe, but he's like, you getting their cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster? That was some funny stuff. So I don't eat seafood. I've never been to
Okay.
Red Lobster. I've heard about it. I've seen it. It looks like it's a nice restaurant. I've never even been inside of it, so I'm not
Me
sure about
neither.
that one either.
I don't think we can vote on that one.
Yeah, we can't. All right, so that's a 50. That's a
What
no
the
vote.
hell? A buffet? Really? Number 12? Seriously? A
Now,
buffet?
yeah, I wouldn't do a
Ew.
buffet. I
I
wouldn't
don't
do
even
that.
do a buffet for me. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
even gonna
wouldn't do
talk
that at
about
all.
that.
No, so we can just both say no on that one.
No.
That would be a no. All right, number 13 is IHOP. I would low key do IHOP, especially if we're
I've
doing some things in the morning.
I've done IHOP. I don't mind IHOP. Their coffee is the best.
I don't drink coffee a lot, but I heard it was good.
Their coffee is really good.
Okay.
And who knows if you're been out all day and you're 2 in the morning and you want some IHOP, why not?
Yeah, or if you want to start the day off, like, hey, we're going to go to IHOP and then go to the beach or do some other activities. That's a good way to start. And then IHOP is so chill. I've never been in IHOP and it's been really active and crazy. It's really kind of mellow where you can talk, you can get to know each other, you can see other people and talk stuff if that's what you're into. But IHOP is definitely doable.
IHOP can be crazy though. It can be busy. I know that I went this last time we went for a breakfast and I think it was like our second or third time seeing each other and it was
Right.
too loud. It was too loud for me, but I wouldn't mind doing an IHOP. Yeah.
Okay. IHOP is good. So number 14 is you.
I don't know. I don't know if I like Denny's. I
Yeah,
just
I don't.
say a lot of bad things happen at Denny's and there's
They
shootings
do.
and things like that. So, no, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah,
Not
me
for a
neither.
first date or maybe any date.
I'm not even inviting you to Denny's. The last memories I have at Denny's out in LA, we got into a big fight when I was in high school, and I've never
There
been
you
back to
go.
Denny's. And I've never even had the food from Denny's, so I wouldn't do Denny's. I wouldn't even invite you to Denny's.
Okay, good.
All right.
I
Number
can stay there.
15 is the gym. Hell no. I would not invite you to the gym for a first date.
Well, back in the day when I was going to the gym and I was exercising a lot, I think it just really depends on both of you. If you're both a gym rat and you're always at the gym and you guys love to do that, then yes, I think that's a great first date.
First date? Well, yeah, you have to have that.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's different circumstances. But if it's just regular and we're going out, nah.
No. Like me now, because I'm a little thick this season. So
Okay.
I need to hit the gym.
All
So if
right.
I if someone wants to take me on a first date for a gym, sure, you want to work me out that way? Why not?
I mean, that's to his benefit. I can understand that, but yeah, I'm not inviting to a first date for a gym. Okay. So yes and no. So that's a 50-50 on that one. And then number 16 is number 16 is church. Would I invite you to church on the first date? Unless I'm the choir
Yeah.
coordinator or the person, or I'm the preacher, or it's a special event, I don't think I'm inviting you to church on the first date.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like religion is kind of that's a tough one, you
It is a
know?
tough one because if that person doesn't believe or doesn't have an understanding, then that could be an issue. We have to have I mean, I've told you the stories about religion. We'll do an episode on that one day. But yes, I wouldn't do church.
No, churches I feel like that's definitely a conversation that you need to have about religion if you're
Right.
both have the same faith or not, but if that's just gonna be sprung on me, "Hey, we're going to church, I'm picking you up for a date, and you didn't ask me?" No, thank you.
Got you. All right. What's number 17?
Starbucks, of course, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Everybody loves Starbucks. You can't go
I
wrong with
have
that.
to say with the first dates, I always say coffee. That's
Okay.
my go-to. I'm gonna go get coffee, and we're gonna go to Starbucks.
Well,
And
that's 17 and 18 then because 17 is Starbucks, 18 is
yeah,
coffee dates.
same thing. That's the same thing, any coffee place, but I always prefer and say Starbucks,
Okay.
and I want to get my coffee first before he gets there, so I get my own coffee.
Okay. How
Mhm.
much how much impact would it be if he gave you a gift card before he got there to meet you?
That would be pretty
How
big.
impactful?
Mhm. It would be
Okay.
nice because
Okay.
then it takes the whole I don't want him to feel like he has to buy me a coffee, I can get my own coffee, or should I let him get my coffee? Am I stepping on his toes to get coffee?
Right.
I just wanna enjoy the coffee to like because us girls, or at least me, get in our head and we think
Got
about
you.
everything. But yeah, if you're gonna send me a gift card before I get there, you definitely get brownie points for that.
Good deal. All right. So that covers 17 and 18. That's both a yes from both our ends. Okay, let's get into number 19. Number 19 is ice cream dates. I would definitely do an ice cream date. How do you feel about that?
Well, to get a little personal, me and ice cream don't get along,
Okay.
so that would be a no for me.
Well, I'm glad you said that, not the personal stuff, but that lets me know, and it should let the public know as a man or a woman. If I say, "Hey, Maria, let's go to an ice cream parlor," you should let me know. I mean, obviously discreetly, not like you just told me because we're cool, but let me know. That may not be the best bet for me because of
Yeah,
whatever excuse that you want to give me, whatever plausible explanation you want to give me, and I would be okay with that. But if you don't have that issue, then yeah, I would. If it's hot in summertime and it's a nice ice cream parlor, 31 flavors, or Cold Stone, or some of the other ones that they have that's up and
yeah.
going, the fancy ones, I would definitely do it.
I'm sure that there's, like, non-dairy stuff that I could have or
You
something.
and
I
they
don't
even
know.
have vegan ice cream now.
Yeah, so there if I mean, if they were really, like, wanting to really, really go on an ice cream date, I could probably figure it out.
Okay, well, number 20 is you.
A family function, like, really? Seriously? To me, that's a red flag.
Is it?
You're gonna take me to a family function on your first date? Come
Yeah,
on.
that's true. That's true. Because you take somebody around the family, you already know, especially black folk and brown folk, you know our people gonna be asking, who is this? Where he come from? How long y'all been dating? You're right about that.
Yes, I'm not ready to get slammed with
Personal
all
with
these
that.
questions when literally we
Yeah,
just
asking
met
me
2
questions.
weeks
Mija, what
ago.
happened?
Now
Yeah.
I'm meeting your family. What, next you're gonna marry me? I don't think so, sir. You
Got
crazy.
you. Okay, so we both agree that's a no. That is a no. Number 21, movie night. Netflix, Hulu, and
Mm,
etc. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Redbox, Spectrum, whatever you want to do. How do you feel about that one?
Blockbuster. Well, that just all
Blockbuster.
depends what you're looking for. I know I
That is
just
true.
showed my age, right?
And,
Um,
no, that depends on communication. Because if she's like, shit, we ain't got to go out, and she gives you that hint, then you're like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna come over in my sweatpants and my hoodie. Let's go.
There you go.
That's what you're looking for. I mean, if
Yeah,
obviously the first day, you already know what's gonna happen if you go this is just like going to your house type thing.
yeah,
So, if you've
exactly.
already set up your boundaries and you guys know that's what you're doing, then hey, why not?
Makes it makes it work. But I prefer maxi dress if you're gonna come over and watch that. But that's just me. Okay, well, there it is. There that comes in with communication. So if you communicate that
You can
that's
let
what
ladies wear the dress. Wear the dress.
if you communicate that's what you want, then it's okay. If not, then it's not okay. Okay, let's get into number 22 is you.
Somewhere that requires a long drive on a first date.
What do you think?
I really don't know you that well. You're
Right.
gonna take me on a long drive?
That's how the first 48 is of stories are made, or
48
Hallmark
hours and
stories.
Dateline
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna be on TV, mm-mm. Even though all my friends have my location, by
Right.
then it's too late, I'm already dead and dumped in a field, so no.
Or if he's created like that movie You on Netflix, he takes your phone, he texts him back, everything is okay, and you missing for a whole damn week.
A week? Yeah, they don't even know. People yeah,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
yeah. I'm not taking a
Don't do
long
that.
drive, so
Don't
that's
do
a
that.
no. Also,
You're gonna scare her.
I agree. I agree. Bowling number 23. That's a yes for me,
Oh, bowling would be fun.
and I don't
It's
even know how to bowl.
I'm okay. I'm alright. It depends on the day. But bowling, golfing, anything like that because you guys are gonna be interacting,
Absolutely.
you're gonna be competitive, you're gonna
Yes,
see
that's
their
gonna be fun.
style, what
Talking
they're
that
like,
stuff.
talk smack, see if they get
Yeah,
mad, see if they get
exactly.
hurt feelings, see if they can take your shit, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So,
And then if you're really creative and you guys got a good vibe, then you're like, you know what? Let me help you with this bowl. This is how you hold the ball, and this is how you roll it.
oh
That type of
dear
thing.
lord.
But I'm
Okay, let me
just
help you with
saying,
your swing. Let me get up
yeah.
behind you.
Let me help you. Let's be creative here. Okay, so that's a
Yeah.
yes for bowling. Let's go. Number 24 is you.
Nightclub, absolutely not. It's too loud. What's the whole reason of going to a nightclub? No,
Right.
no, no,
I
no.
agree with you on that. I don't even go to nightclubs by myself, so I'm definitely not taking you with me. So
Mhm.
no to nightclubs. All right,
I'm
number
too old for that.
25. I'll let you handle that one because you've done this before. I've never done it.
I love hookah bars. Now, hookah
Really?
bars are a vibe. Of course, if you're not into smoking, then it's not for you. So definitely, like you said, there needs to be communication on what you guys like to do. If you both are smokers, then yes. If not, then no. But I think that the hookah bars are a good vibe. You're just sitting there, you're smoking. You could always take your snacks, or sometimes they'll have food. They usually don't provide drinks depending on where you're at, but you can sit there for hours and just talk and and just catch up or get to know each other. I think it's as good as a coffee date.
Okay, for a first date.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've never been to a hookah bar, so I wouldn't recommend that. Even if the woman told me she wanted to go there, like you just said, that's where communication comes in. And I know nothing about that. I don't even want to interact with it. That would be a no on me. That's a
Right.
50-50. All right. Number 26, a bar for just drinks. I don't go to bars, so that's not my thing. So I wouldn't invite you to a bar for a first date just for drinks.
It's just a big no to go just to have alcoholic drinks with your person that you just met for the first date. It's a
And,
no.
and that translates into let me get you enough drinks that you'll go home with me.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna tell my secret because that's my secret, but
Okay.
yeah. No, there will be no alcohol on my first date with you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's a no on that one.
Mm.
27 in California. I don't know of any Waffles houses. I've never been to one. I think that's a Southern Atlanta thing. How do you feel about a waffle or a Waffle House in general? I guess Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and got some other spots. How would you feel about a Waffle House?
I've never been, so I don't know. I don't know
It's not
what they
bad.
like.
Roscoe's is not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, again, if it's I think one of my biggest things for any of these places is the volume in the background. Are we gonna be able to converse and
Right.
actually get to know each other
Right.
while enjoying whatever it is that we're doing? If we're having food, enjoying the good food, but the key is we need to be able to speak to each other.
Yeah, the Waffle House is pretty reasonable. It's not loud, especially if you go. They have one in Pasadena. They have one in Orange County. They have the original in Hollywood. The one on Manchester. So there are quite a few places. Plus Nas, I think Nas is in Beverly Hills or Hollywood. He has a Waffle House. There's one in the Inland Empire. There's a different variety, and I believe that it would be a reasonable amount of noise that you could still have a conversation and hear each other.
That would be good.
All right,
Then
cool. And number
I'm for
28, which is the last one on the list, I will let you handle that one.
it. So somebody did take me on a first day to a sporting event. It
Really?
was it was amazing. I loved it. It was a good time.
Okay.
Um, yes, it's loud, and I know I said, if you wanna get to know the person, but me and that person already knew each other, so that wasn't gonna be an issue
Okay.
because, there's already a background there. But, I mean, you're at a sporting event and you need to talk to this person, you gotta get really close. You know
You
what I mean?
do.
Like, you gotta get
And
in
it's
their
gonna be
ear.
loud.
You gotta get in their ear to be talking. So you're getting really close, nice, close, and comfortable. So,
Right.
and you're enjoying something that you both like. So I would say yes. For me, it's
Okay.
a yes.
All right. Good deal then. I would say yes too. If we both like the team. For me, I've never been to a Dodger game. So if I said, hey, let's go to a Dodger game, they're open to that, I would definitely do it. Because you can always, when you go to the concession stand, before, after, in the car, you have those conversations. You want to go see the Rams, Chargers, especially in football, if that person's likes a specific team and their team is
Yeah.
playing the other team, that's a win-win because you're winning points with that person. They like the Raiders and the Rams play the Raiders, that's a win. If they like the Cowboys and the Rams play the Cowboys, that's a win for you. So yes, I'm definitely with the sports event.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, especially if you got a girl who loves sports, loves to watch football, basketball, baseball.
Right.
You're gonna win. I think that's
Absolutely.
good.
That is
Absolutely.
good. All right, so let me recap it. So out of 28, we agree on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We agree on 11 on the list of 28. And then we're 50-50 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I
7, we're
I feel
50-50.
I feel like this list now getting into it, if just the list by itself seems bad, but when you get into it and you get into the context of it, then yeah, I can see why some of these should not be first dates.
Absolutely. It definitely makes sense. And
Mhm.
11 no's, 11 yeses, and 7 50-50s. So that's not bad.
I think it's good. I think it gives a guy and a girl a good framework to look at to see where what they're interested in going on the first date.
And it's a good perspective. And with
Mhm.
that perspective, if they watch this video, not if, but when they watch this video, they can give a blueprint on what to do and what not to do. And hopefully it's a guide for them from a male and female perspective. And it will help them in picking the right spot to go to.
I agree with you.
Until the next one, which I'm really looking forward to, some more topics that we're going to be hosting on.
Yeah,
And
we need to do our own podcast.
I agree. I agree
Work
100%. We'll
together.
work on it. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yes, let's get that going. So the next one that we do together, we'll have a name. We'll have it worked out.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you again. And until episode 14, I'll see you soon.
All right, good night.
Okay.
Bye.